Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel, and on today's video we're going to dive into a new planner that I'm hoping to utilize for the rest of the year. So let's get started. Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome, and I hope you decide to join our adventures by clicking on the red subscribe button down below. And if you click on the bell notification button, it will notify you the moment that I post a video up. As I mentioned, we're going to go ahead and get started with the month of August. As you can see, hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome, and I hope you decide to click on the red subscribe button down below. And if you click on the bell notification button, it will notify you the moment that I post a video up so you can follow along with our adventures. So on today's video, like I mentioned, I'm going to try, and I'm hopeful, very hopeful, that this is going to be the planner that's going to take me through the rest of the year. This is a collaboration that's done with the Leafy Treetop, I know, a mouthful, planner. And if you have followed me in the past, you know that I have used this type of planner before. So as I'm mentioning, I'm trying to see if this is going to be the planner that I'm going to be using for the rest of the year. This planner is only from September to December of 2021. It is from the Leafy Treetop. It is from a collaboration that's being done with Kimmy Hughes. It's pretty interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and show you why. The price point on this planner, and I'm being honest, this is by any means, I'm not being sponsored or anything, but this planner cost me about $35. That includes the shipping and handling, and to be honest, it is a little bit of a higher cost compared to other planners that I have used in the past for the short range of months in it. But I am hoping the price does drop if it does become a quarterly type of a planner, quarterly. Now, like I mentioned before, it is a collaboration with the Leafy Treetop. I have used their planners before. I have used in 2018, I used this one right here, and I did get the Mother Who Knows as another planner. So I am aware of the type of paper that they use, the setup. But in reality, this is a little different. The layout is completely different. It is more convenient, or it benefits more those with ADHD. If you have followed me along, you know that I have scattered thoughts, and I try to place them as best as I can in areas in my planner just to get things done. Now, I'll give you a dive into, let's do 2018. This is how the layout was for the Leafy Treetop. It is a smaller size comparing on the size of it. If you can tell, I did utilize very well. I was very good with it. Dashboards, you know me, I'm always struggling with dashboards. And then it had a monthly and as well as a kind of like a weekly, and then it went on like that. It wasn't bad. There were some pages that I didn't feel I had good use of it, so they went blank. Others I did, and so on. So I am familiar with the type of paper. It was really good. I really liked it. It is a smooth type of paper. It's not what I'm used to with my Erin Condren, as I've used in the past. And the same thing went for the 2019 version. I didn't get to use it as much, and I did explain the reasons why on a previous one. It's just, it gets too overwhelming with all the dashboards, and you had to fill in a lot of, like, there was a lot of stuff that I didn't feel I used as much. All of these pages to me were useless. And let's compare the size. If you notice, this is a lot thicker compared to this one. There's a huge difference in both of them. So I'm like, this is so convenient. Now, if you have been following along, like I mentioned, you know that I did use the Erin Condren Daily Duo. The Daily Duo, the setup is a little different as well. And it came with this little ruler. And I did use this page right here to kind of do my cleaning card system that I have follow along with a bowl full of lemons. I love her system. And then again, it's daily, and it was very useful because for me during the pandemic, where I had to take the role of doing distance learning. So it did help me to have a lot of space to write notes, block out set time hours for specific classes or sessions, appointments, etc. So it was very helpful. So that was the Erin Condren Daily Duo. Then I have what I purchased recently, which is the Erin Condren Hourly Planner. And to be all honest, I have struggled with it. So I'll show you quickly how it's played out. It's okay. I just had a couple of hiccups here and there, which I just feel like I don't have enough space to do notes or to-do list in the hourly setup versus what I had in the daily duo. But again, I don't need that long space block out time for hourly. So that's where I jump into this planner right here, which is from Kimmy Hughes. I'll give you a really quick rundown. This planner does not come removable like in the past, what I have had in the past. So this is set. It is smaller, which is so much easier to carry. It is a little longer than my Erin Condren daily duos and hourly, and also longer than the In the Leafy Chewy Top. And let me just pull that one up quickly. So it's still longer, and look how thick this one was. Well, it had a couple of more stickers added on there. So you have your introduction page, not only from Kimmy Hughes, the one that actually is collaborating with In the Leafy Treetop, and also Melinda, which is the creator of In the Leafy Treetop. You have your year like at a glance. You also have, I know it's only from September to December. I honestly don't feel like I really need this page. I'd rather have a full spectrum of the whole year instead of just this. But it's okay. I mean, I don't have any problems. I can just fill it out. If you have noticed in the past, I do have a little booklet, the Perpetual Planner from the Erin Condren. And this is from the Erin Condren. This is like so handy because technically, if you have an anniversary, any birthday, anything in regarding your family, you can just easily write it down. Very hardly anything will change. It will stay put. So you can just write it down. Carry this with you. I'll show you a little carrying system that it has inside, and you can just go ahead and transfer it from planner to planner without having to rewrite everything all over again. You just have to write it on the planner, but in here it stays put, which I think this is an amazing idea. So moving on over, you have your birthdays and anniversary if you want to utilize that section. On this page right here, you have cleaning zones. If you have noticed, and I'll bring this one back up, this is the cleaning card system that I had already in place for my Erin Condren. I really love this system. It's my cleaning card system, but in here it is called the zone cleaning. And I think this is a great reminder of things that you can possibly tackle around the home. That's something that we can dive into later on as we progress with this planner. But they have a little idea of here of some zones that you can allocate to your home. Not all homes are created the same, so you have a blank space here that you can actually write. So if you happen to have a playroom, a family room, extra guest room, that's something that you can write down here. Then you dive into like a checklist for freezer inventory. In reality, my family size is small. There's no need for that huge of, I don't know, like being freezer meals. If anything, it will be just a small little list. So I don't think this page will be any of use for myself. I can just glue it together and that way it sticks together. You do have a note page here and you have your first month quote. And now we move to the September monthly dashboard. It's very neutral, muted colors, which I totally love. So that way, if I place any stickers, I'm able to, see the stickers more than I see what's behind it that I'm trying to cover. One little note that I wanted to point out with this particular planner is that you do not see any holidays on these month. So you would have to kind of stay in touch with another planner or some sort of a calendar to know what holidays fall in what day of the week. That's really, really a big note that I see here that I'm missing out. So you would not know where certain holidays fall or what day of the week. So that's something that I noticed, like December, you would not know is Christmas unless you look at the 24th and 25th because those are given. But if you were to have, like, let's say Memorial Day, Labor Day, you would not know by just looking at the planner because it doesn't have any holidays. So you would have to kind of note that yourself on this planner. Again, you have a note side here and just your regular September or monthly dashboard. And here's an additional dashboard that I'm surprised to see, which I used to see before in the Leafy Treetop, and they carried over on this planner in particular. And this one, you can utilize it for anything that you like to keep track of. It's another set of monthly dashboard eyes if you want to. In case you have a business, You can kind of keep a business side right here, and then you can keep the family and home side. It's up to you. If you have a health tracker here, and then regular family side here. Again, you can use it. If you don't use it, you can always glue it and stick it together, and it's fine. Another area that it has is the shop your shelf. This is for people that like to keep inventory of any storage system for food. In my case, I do not keep as well because I don't have a large family to feed. I can totally see this working for a larger family where they have to keep a set amount of food in storage. So this will be very convenient. In my case, I don't think I'll be utilizing this as much. On here, you can go ahead and see, you can do menu planning. I honestly will not be doing that. Again, this is something that's handy for those that like to plan and budget their meals. This is ideal. I totally see this happening for those that like to use that. You do get a lot of blank pages, notes. Again, you can cover any of these and make it your own for whatever reason you like to, journaling or anything like that. You have a master to-do list. Again, this is a lot of pages in blank. I don't like to feel the pressure of having to find a use for it, so I may not be using these pages either. And then you have your week at a glance. Now, this is very different compared to what I have seen in the past. You have your weekly here, and then you have another set of weekly here. So this is what I'm envisioning right now. If you have followed me along, you know my journey. I'm going to be using this as my weekly, obviously. And then on here, I'll be using it for my workouts. I can totally see this for my health tracking system. I have moved, and you have seen my journey where I have moved from one little section in my planner to now taking over. And I think I'm so excited to use this section right here. On here, you have morning routines. If you like to keep track of morning and evening routines, you have those zone cleanings, as I referred to at the beginning on here. You have those zones here, and you can just pop them right here. And if you have seen me before and follow along, you have seen me how I use my zone cleaning or my cleaning card system. You also have an area here where you can focus on things for this particular week to do or brain dumps. So let's say, oh, I need to mail this out. Let's just write it down here. And then you have a little checkbox as well. Expenses, if you're someone that like to monitor your expenses on a weekly basis, this is ideal as well. And then you can just monitor the total as well. And yeah, this is pretty much how it's going to look all across. It is really beautiful. The colors, I love them because, like I said, I want to use my stickers. But yeah, it just moves along the same way all the way through. Now I'm going to go to the end. And you're going to get those note pages. Yep, right here. So this is the notes pages. It's very nice. It reminds me of the Erin Condren mid-century circles, but these are pink and it's a little different. It has a little bit like floral design, I guess. And you have a bunch of note pages. If you're someone that loves to take notes, if you have a conference that you like to watch, or if you like to watch some documentary or some class, you can take notes on here like crazy. You can really take a lot of notes if you wanted to. Some of them come with nice little decor around it and frame, and then you have the flowery one. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's how many pages you have. It does come with a little pouch. When I got to order this planner, I'm going to show you, it came with this little notepad. This notepad, it's kind of her idea. She tried to use a lot of notepads when she stopped using planner because the planners that she was using wasn't fitting her lifestyle. And instead she went into a notepad mode where she just kind of made it into a daily list. And yeah, she felt the need to share that idea and concept with all of her followers. And this is what she came up to do which is a to-do list, the day for today, drinking water, and places to go, people to see, and what's for dinner. So yeah, this is pretty much all that it comes with. It's, again, it's beautiful. It's a nice piece of paper. I love how smooth and buttery it feels. Same with this one. It's the same type of paper. But I am hoping that this is going to carry me all the way to December. My hopes are that the price does drop on this because it is pretty pricey. I don't see myself spending this much for a planner that only runs 4 months at most. But yeah, this is pretty an interesting planner in my opinion, and I just hope that you like to follow along. Like I said, I was trying to use the hourly and it wasn't working out too well. I'm glad that I bought it when it was on sale. I always recommend to purchase something that it's on sale if you're going to try it, if you're not too sure, because it does help with the cost. If you have any thoughts or like to share anything or like to continue the conversation, go ahead and leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like this video. A like is a lovely compliment on this video and channel. And until next time, you guys, bye.